Hi, my name is Robin Kropp, and I am the School and Youth Program Coordinator at the Desert Museum. So I've been working at the Desert Museum for 26 years. I started working here in 1998, and I'm studied environmental education and biological sciences, and I really have always loved the Desert Museum. I grew up coming here as a kid, so it was sort of home, and yeah, when the job came available, I took it. So that's why I'm here, and I never left. They couldn't get me out of here if they tried. I love working at the Desert Museum for so many reasons, but I would say the main reason is because I'm always learning something new. It's always different. There's always something changing, and I just feel like I'm always growing in my knowledge, and yeah, it feels like a really rich place to just keep immersing myself in and growing from it. My favorite exhibit here is called Life on the Rocks. It was really well thought out by the team that builds our exhibits, as well as the keepers, working with them and deciding, what would we really need as keepers to be able to access all of our animals. And there's also a lot of fun things integrated in for kids, because they have a little mini, like a slot canyon that kids can explore. And the exhibits are low, so you're at kid level looking at things crawling through tunnels, and it's really cool. What is the most popular part of the museum? I think people really enjoy, because it's a zoo, people really come here to see the animals, and the big showy animals like the mountain lion are really fun. But I also think people enjoy being able to go up close. Like, we have the reptile and invertebrate room where you have 18 different varieties of rattlesnakes, and you can get right up next to them, and the exhibits are really thoughtfully done, where you can see the animals and how they blend into their particular habitats, and so it's very cool. I love to connect with nature by being outside and observing animals and plants and see what they're up to. I love to go hiking, but that's what's a fun thing about kind of the contrast with the Desert Museum. I think some people might not feel super at ease just going off into the hinterlands if they're not used to it. And so it's kind of a contained park-like atmosphere here that I think makes it really a nice entry point for some people who might not feel comfortable going off hiking elsewhere. And then we hope that it leads people to realize, like, there's this whole amazing desert around you, and the mountains around that, like, get out there and explore. It's so important for people to connect with nature because we are animals. We might kind of forget this from time to time, and we forget our connections all the time because of the way the world is now. But if you don't remember your origins, if you don't remember what we need for basic survival, you feel disconnected, right? You don't feel like you're part of something bigger than yourself, or part of, the stuff that's out there in the world that's just the human world. The politics and the divisiveness and all that stuff makes you feel really isolated sometimes, or angry, or both. And I think getting out and understanding your neighbors as a bigger community than just the human community is really important. And yeah, feeling like you're part of something bigger than yourself is really important. People always ask us what our favorite animal is here at the museum, and it's such a hard thing to answer with one unequivocal answer, because it always changes. For me, it's always about what is exciting at the time. Like, if I'm walking around grounds with a group of kids and something really cool happens with one of the exhibit animals, or it just depends. Like in the summer, it's really great to bring kids over to Stingray Touch, because it's cool and the stingrays are really hypnotic, and it's just really fun to be in there. So people are always asking too, like, why do you have stingrays at the Desert Museum, right? And that's a fun thing to explain to people that, well, the desert is the Gulf of California, the ocean is part of our desert, and those monsoon rains that you get every summer, that's that body of water being dumped on you in the summer months. So that's why we have stingrays here. So I love being out on grounds with kids, seeing what's on exhibit, but also seeing what nature just provides, because there's a lot of wildlife on grounds that we don't control. They just come and go and do their thing, and that's always really fun too.